Hey friends, just wanted to say hello to you and let you know that this video that's coming up is late. It's actually about 6 weeks late. We did the run out to the Wreaths Across America load in early December, around December 10th, and it's taken me this long to get the editing done and get it ready to go. So try to enjoy it with the in the spirit that it was intended, with a little Christmas spirit. It's mid-January now, but did the best we could with it, so enjoy. Good morning, friends. This is Captain Dave and Ms Brooke here in Columbia, Maine. Yeah, it's way up here, almost in Canada. And we are here. It's probably about 19 degrees this morning. And we're here to pick up a load of wreaths for the Wreaths Across America program. We've been lucky enough to be asked to take a load from here in Columbia, Maine, all the way across the country to Fernley, Nevada. And it's at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery, northern Nevada. So we're going to be running across Interstate 80 all the way across the country. And if you're following the weather at all, there's a big storm that's coming in, and we expect to get into the snow. It is snowing here at the moment, probably the coldest it's been for us this year, and actually the furthest north we've been, at least on the East Coast. Again, way up here on the Canadian border. We're here at the Wreaths Across America headquarters in Columbia, Maine, and we're waiting to be loaded. We got here last night and stayed over here in the truck, got up this morning. They had breakfast and coffee and give you a nice little goodie bag with a hat, got a Wreaths Across America hat, t-shirt, some other goodies in the bag. They also give you a wreath to put on the front of your truck, and stickers if you want to, you know, decals, that kind of thing. So it's very it's a warm environment. People are very kind here, and everyone here is volunteering. So what a great campaign to be involved with this year. Hopefully we'll be able to do it again in the future. We're going to add to this video as we go, a little bit each way along the journey. It started actually a couple days ago. We were in Springfield having some work done on the truck, and got a load from that area over to Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I think 2 days ago we delivered in Shippensburg. Yesterday morning we came up to actually the night before, the evening before, we got up to Springfield, stayed overnight, and got hooked up with one of the veterans trailers yesterday morning on the yard, and drove deadheaded up here to Columbia, Maine, and got in here late last night. And we had an appointment last night for 1900, but they don't really seem to go on the appointment schedule here. It's not, again, it's a volunteer operation, and there are volunteers both loading and unloading the trucks. So you basically get here and you wait, and but it's not a bad thing at all. They have a reception area with coffee and candy and chips, and again, they fed us breakfast this morning. So it's very nice. We're sitting here in the truck right now. The snow has started, and we're waiting to be loaded. We have a little pager here, and hopefully they'll call us in a little while. We'll be loaded and we'll be headed out. It's going to take us about 60 hours to get across to Nevada. So more to follow. Catch up with you in a little bit. Hello friends, this is Captain Dave and Ms Brooke with Simple Plan Trucking.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, and we are here at the Southern Nevada Veterans Memorial Cemetery. We finally arrived with our load of wreaths with the Wreaths Across America program. It was a fantastic experience, all the way from northern Maine over here to Boulder City, Nevada, which is about 15 or 20 miles outside of Las Vegas, right?
Correct.
So let's see. We started off with the first part of the video, and afterwards we drove picked up our trailer in Pittston. They had a veteran trailer there for us, and we got a wash out, got the trailer washed, got our truck washed, and we headed up to Columbia, Maine, which I had no idea was way up at the tip of Maine.
Tippy top.
Yeah. We could throw a rock over to Canada. We were that close to Canada. And it was just a great experience up there. The people were so kind, and we met a lot of other great drivers that have been doing these runs for years, some of them going to Arlington and other parts around the country. And just a great feeling of teamwork. And
they have the cutest little facility up there. I don't know, like a log cabin on the inside, but not on the outside.
Right. And they gave us, hats and shirts, and they made breakfast for us in the morning. Had snacks for us. They had a shower there if we wanted to use it. So they really roll out the red carpet for people when they come in there that are volunteering their time to take these loads across the country and deliver them. So one of our big concerns up there was, as you know, there was a big storm coming across the country this week, and we were kind of following the weather the whole way through, and we wanted to dodge the storm, which was coming from the west coast, and it kind of stayed in the northern part of the country, came across on 80, and then hit the northeast really hard. Well, as it was hitting the west coast, California, Nevada, coming into Wyoming, we were still over in Maine, so we were watching it real closely, and we made the decision to come south. We actually came across on 80, dropped down to 70, then we came over to St. Louis, and we dropped down through Springfield and got onto Interstate 40 and came across from Tulsa into Oklahoma City. And
so basically we just skirted around the whole thing. We were coming one way and it was going the other way.
Into New Mexico and Arizona, and here we are. The storm is still raging right now. I think it's really bad on the northern highways, and a lot of roads are shut down. So we were lucky that we made the decision that we did. Drove a few more miles to get here, but I think we still may have been snowed in or suffering the effects of the storm had we decided to come across on 80. So we're glad we didn't do that. But this has just been a fantastic experience from start to finish. For anybody that's interested in doing Wreaths Across America in the future, drop your contact information below, or get a hold of me, and I'll give you the contact information. I'll tell you how you can volunteer to do this in the future. We'll get all that for them. We'll send it out to people when they ask for it, instead of just putting it out on here, because I'm not sure that they want to
just get involved, because it was a surprise of an experience. I mean, I don't want to say it was fun, but it's really rewarding to get to participate in something like this.
Yeah, fun isn't a good word, because it's very solemn to realize what we're doing and what's going to happen here. But just a lot of people coming together and volunteering their time to make these wreaths, to produce them, to transport them, to get them loaded, to get them unloaded, and then this Saturday.
Y'all were working up a sweat today.
Yeah, we're going to include some video. And
they
some
were
pictures.
working up a sweat. It's a lot of work.
Well, we unloaded them by hand. I think they had
maybe 40 to 50.
Almost 10,000 wreaths between two trailers.
I meant volunteers.
550 cases of wreaths. So, it took us a while to get them unloaded. And then on Saturday, they're going to have another group of volunteers out here, lots of school groups and ROTC units, that kind of thing, students.
And people from the city.
From the community,
Yeah, the community.
But they have 10,000 wreaths just at this one cemetery to lay. And I asked the guy, Chris, who is the manager here, he was telling me that they can't get enough wreaths for the entire cemetery. I want to say that he told me they have over 50,000 interred here at this cemetery, and when the cemetery is completely built out, they still have 26 more acres that they can develop when when it's completely built out.
It's a lot of planes and a lot of helicopters over here.
They'll have a capacity for somewhere around 150,000 here, so lots more room to grow here. But he said that they can only get so many wreaths. They can only produce so many wreaths a year. There are lots of veteran cemeteries and other cemeteries that have veterans interred there that request wreaths. And I didn't know till I got here today, but the wreaths are actually purchased. people donate money and they can buy wreaths for their loved ones, or donate money to Wreaths Across America to buy a wreath, and it'll be placed on a veteran's grave. They're $15 a piece. So
It's another way to participate.
yeah, it's a great great way. It's a great contribution, a great charity if you're inclined to do something like that. Wreaths Across America, $15 a wreath, and so they have. Today we delivered right at 10,000 wreaths, I believe, for them, and they're going to be busy putting them out on Saturday. But we're here now. We just turned in our we just finished our load, and we are turned in our depart receiver load. So we're going to be headed back out somewhere. Don't know where. I'm waiting to hear from our fleet manager, and hopefully headed back east. I don't know. We may go over to
I don't know.
California.
That's where the storm is.
Yeah, not to the northeast. Now would be a good time to go to Florida.
Wherever the weather's good.
But we'll be going wherever they send us, right?
Yeah.
So that's it for now. Guys, we just have enjoyed this. We wanted to share this adventure with you. And hopefully you've enjoyed us talking about it. If there's something else you'd like us to cover, some other content you'd like us to do, please let us know. If you enjoyed the video, we'd ask you to ring that bell, like it. Hit the subscribe button, and if you can, share this video with other people who may be interested in what we're doing. That's really all we have for right now. This is Captain Dave and Ms Brooke with Simple Plan Trucking. Y'all be safe out there. Merry Christmas, and we'll be seeing you on down the road.
Merry Christmas.